Alright guys, it's that time again. Lesson 8.4, complex fractions. If fractions weren't complex enough, now we're going to do a fraction within a fraction. Yep, that's what a complex fraction is. When you have a fraction that contains fractions, okay? But it's not as bad as it looks, and we're going to use the same method, okay, that we've been using, which is that whole lowest common denominator. So, the same, what we've been doing, I need you to find me the LCD of the denominators. What I mean is of the top fraction and the bottom fraction. So look, I've got an 8 in the bottom denominator and I've got a 1. So the lowest common multiple is 8, okay? I have x to the third power in the bottom denominator. I have x to the first. For a lowest common multiple, believe it or not, you're going to take the highest power of the same factors. So I need x cubed. And then I see a y in this denominator, no y over here, but I have to include all factors. Alright, so again, here, you're focusing on this denominator and this denominator. When you're looking for a lowest common multiple, you know, multiples are like 8, 16, 24. All right, the lowest multiple that 8 and 1 have in common is 8. This is x to the first, this is x cubed, so x cubed is bigger, but both of them can go into x cubed, and then I need the y. Okay, once you have the LCD, all you're going to do is multiply the top fraction by 8x cubed y. If you multiply the top, the numerator, then you got to also multiply the denominator. And the good news is we're going to do the cancel game again, okay? We're going to cancel things out first to make life easier. So see, this y, factor of y, cancels with that factor of y. And remember, when you have same bases and you're dividing, you're going to subtract. So this is going to cancel, and now you're left with x squared, okay? So the new top, look, is 6 times 8, which is 48. And then that x squared, okay? Over on the bottom here, look, the 8's drop out, the x cubes drop out, okay? And then you're left with what? 3 times y, and since those are first powers, it'll be 3y squared. All right. Ooh, wait a minute, I got a little too happy. Yeah, do you see? I went and circled it, I got all excited. But honestly, did you notice you can reduce 48 and 3? You know, we're always saying you got to reduce your fractions. Well, yeah, 3 will go into 48 16 times. All right, so really your final answer is 16x squared over y squared. Hey, nothing like a complex fraction to take your mind off of things, huh? All right, questions, comments. All right, let's try another one of these, okay? Let me go ahead and erase this. Yeah, this is not the most entertaining subject by any means. We're not curing life's issues with this one, but you know, it's a good exercise. It is. It's a different type of learning for sure, which is good for us. All right, I want to try to find one where we're factoring. Oh yes, let's try this one and see how this one goes. Let's move up problem number 6. Okay, so look. You've got a fraction here, and you've got a fraction here, all right? And you want to get that whole LCD. So we're going to have to factor first. So factoring this one is that whole method we've been doing where you do b and b. Factors of 8 are 2 times 4, 1 times 8, but I want to add up to 6. So I'm going to take plus 2 and plus 4. All right, so this new bottom has been factored here. All right, we're going to factor this bottom over here. And we got b times b, and I need factors of 20 that are going to differ by 1, so 4 and 5 popped in my head. What kind of 1 do you want? You want a negative, so I'm going to put a negative here, I'm going to put a positive here, okay? All right, now to get the LCD, okay, I'm going to write it over here, the LCD for this problem over here. You want to include everybody you see. So let me fix that, that's driving me nuts. All right, plus sign. All right, I see a factor of b plus 2, gotta have it. I see a factor of b plus 4, and it showed up on the other one, but the same amount of times, so you only have to write it once. And then finally, I see this b minus 5. So probably the best way to say it in English is we're focused on the denominators of the top fraction and the bottom. You're going to factor those denominators, and for finding the LCD, you just include all factors that you see, okay? Once we've done that, actually let me go ahead and I'll rewrite this. I'm just rewriting the original numerator. We already factored that. Let me go ahead and slide in that 1 right here. Okay, now we're just going to multiply the top and the bottom by all of this. Okay, let's put parentheses around here. So this is your LCD. So I'm going to write in all of these babies. And trust me, there's major good news coming. Watch this. If you multiply the top by that, you got to multiply the bottom fraction by all that. Stay with me. But you're not actually going to multiply. You're going to get cancel happy, okay? So look, b plus 2 is in the bottom, b plus 2 is in the numerator, so you can drop them out of there. b plus 4 is in the bottom, b plus 4 is in the top. So you're only left with, in my new fraction, b plus 2, b minus 5. Okay? In the bottom, who drops out? Look, b plus 4 denominator, b plus 4 numerator, gone. b minus 5 in the bottom, b minus 5 in the top. You're left with b plus 2 times 1. And you just put that down there. Almost lost my place. Okay? Finally, do you see anything? You know, once you have multiplication and you have these separate factors, you can cancel. You got to have multiplication though, and they have to be exactly the same in the top and the bottom. And those b plus 2s are exactly the same, so you're just left with b take away 5. I know, welcome to the world of complex fractions. Hope all is well. Take it easy.